That was better than I expected. So Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is about a young girl named Sarah Bareilles who years ago was killed. And after these group of friends find her book, she starts writing one of the main girl's scary stories and starts picking off her friends one by one in a very Final Destination-esque way. Now, I was really looking forward to this movie because I am a huge fan of the books. I haven't read them in a really long time, but I remember them growing up, and I really liked all the trailers. I liked all the posters for the movies, and I was really excited to see this film. However, the review embargo for this film weren't released until Wednesday or Thursday night. I was really skeptical because red flags. And all I can say about this movie is that it is a great time in the movie. I don't think this is a perfect movie. I think this is a wonderful, fun adaptation of the book that most people grew up reading and were haunted by their dreams every single night. And I think that this was a fun, derivative, and creepy movie directed wonderfully by Andre Ordeval. That's something that got me interested in the book because not only was Guillermo del Toro a producer on the film, but he also helped write the script, and that really got me intrigued. And also, behind the scenes of this movie, there's a lot of talent. Andre Overdahl, who directed a wonderful movie a couple of years ago called The Autopsy of Jane Doe. If you haven't seen that movie, I suggest you guys go check it out. And you had the writers from the Lego Movie, and I really love that movie and all the Lego movies that we've gotten so far, and that's something that got me really excited for this film. Now, one thing that I do love about this film is the fact that it's creepy and it's intense. I think the way that Andre directed this movie is wonderful by letting the tension grow and not relying too much on jump scares, but mostly just the reaction and the fear that goes into these scary stories that you get. Also, like I said, it is very Final Destination-esque when you get the friends picked off one by one. And one movie that I want to compare this movie kind of to is a movie that came out about 10 years ago called Trick or Treat. That was an anthology film where all the stories were connected together. And I kind of wish that this movie actually took that route because the way that these stories are told, I think it lend in a way that you could have told an anthology film. I love the way that they did it in this film, but if there was a way that I would have made this movie, it would be the Trick or Treat way. When you got scary stories like these, it really does present itself in an anthology way, and the way that we got it was amazing, and I really enjoyed that aspect of the film. But there was a lot that you could have done with this film that had a lot of potential. But I'm really glad that we got it in the format that we actually did. Another thing that I also want to highlight in this film is the way that the prosthetics and makeup artists actually worked really well, especially when it came down to to Harold the Scarecrow, because he isn't bathed in CGI. This movie relies all on practical and relies on practical effects, and I think that was an amazing way to go. Not saying that there's something wrong with CGI, but I really like the practical way. And I think for Andre, this is a wonderful film. I'm glad that he took the reins. Hopefully, they make another film out of this because I really like to see where they go with this film. For some of the things that I didn't like some of the CGI towards the Django Man. It kind of looked weak to me, and I wish they could clean that up a little bit. But overall, I think this is a fun film that you can have fun with. I wish they kind of released this in October. That way you can get more of that horror audience that I was aiming towards. But I'm really glad that we got this, and I can't wait to see what they do next. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they make a second one, and hopefully they make a trilogy or maybe more. Hopefully this becomes a new Paranormal Activity, Saw, Final Destination, where we get at least one a year or two a year. I'm really excited what to do with this series, and I hope they turn it into a franchise. For now, I'm going to go ahead and give Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark an 8 out of 10. Like I said, it's not a perfect film. I do think there's a lot that you can have fun with in this film. This movie is a lot better than I actually anticipated to be. So hopefully everybody has a chance to check it out. If you like this, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section what you think of the movie. Did you read the books growing up? Did you not like them? Did you like this film? How did it compare to the books? Because I can't really compare it since I haven't read them in a long while. Go ahead and let me know. And until next time, this is Josie at the movies.